Woj, we were not able to hear the update on the Celtics, but of course 2 of their most important players have been banged up. What is the latest on them?
Yeah, Greeny, let's try that again. Marcus Smart and Robert Williams, they're both in the lineup tonight. Marcus Smart coming back, from that sprained right ankle. The swelling's down. He was out pregame, moving around pretty well on it. He's got a brace on his ankle, I'm told. He'll wear that for the first time since he was playing at Oklahoma State. But getting the league's defensive player of the year back in the lineup. And Robert Williams, who's had that troublesome left knee throughout the postseason, he's also in the lineup for Boston. So as they try to get this series back to Boston at 3-2, they've got their team whole here tonight.
Woj, outstanding. Thank you. And we'll check in with you again. Jalen, as we were watching that video, you seemed concerned about something we were just seeing from Marcus Smart. What was it?
Well, clearly he's been dealing with some lower extremity injuries, right? And then we saw the fall he took that could have been his knee, that could have been an ankle, and we know about his foot. But when we seen him shooting, he was shooting off one foot.
Wrong foot, too.
You know what that means? That foot is really bothering him. That's what it means. But the one thing I know about an NBA locker room, they got some stuff, some medicine they'll give that young man, and he won't feel it by the time the game starts.
Michael, let me come back to you, and we'll talk about the impact that Robert Williams in particular can have and has had in this series. The second best player in the Miami Heat is Bam Adebayo, but you would not know it in the 3 games of this series that Robert Williams has played.
No, this is why I picked the Celtics to win this series and why I picked them to beat Brooklyn and Milwaukee. The defense. It's a great defense. It's a championship defense, and it's not just Marcus Smart. They got 2 of the 5 best defensive players in the league. This is where they, I hate to use this cliche, hang their hats. And they're going to hang it there tonight if those guys are healthy enough to be out there. And they're going to hang it on Jimmy Butler if he's not himself. If he's not Jimmy Butler, if he can't physically be able to do the things Jimmy Butler has done to be one of the, 3 or 4 best players in these playoffs. It ain't that Jimmy's not willing. We don't know if he's able. And Robert Williams and Marcus Smart are the key to that for Boston. And this is great news for the Celtics that they're both playing.
Jimmy Butler was out there, Mike Wilbon. I get what you're saying. He was out there. I don't want to hear all that. Nah, I mean, he was out there, man. And let me tell you this, too. Jimmy Butler might not be 100%. But you were averaging 35 in the first 2 games, and then it's 7 over the last 2. Come on, man. If you're out on the court, you should be able to do more than 7 points, averaging more than 7 points over a 2-game playoff stretch when you're the star of a franchise. Come on. Yes. I believe Jimmy Butler will do that. He will make amends. But I don't think an injury is the reason why you average 7 points. It's not just that.
That's the only reason Jimmy Butler would average 7 points is an injury. What his skills disappeared, huh?
Sometimes he's not aggressive enough.
No. How about this? How about the guards other than Jimmy Butler with Hero out? They brought championship Kyle Lowry here and signed him to a 3-year deal. He has to do something and be productive. But how about this? Max Strus played 15 minutes last game and had all zeros. He had all zeros.
Oh, 0. 0 attempts.
0 attempts.
0 rebounds.
Points.
0 assists.
15 minutes.
He had all zeros. That's unacceptable.
To be clear, that's not good.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.